So we're in the basement, just taking you incrementally, in other words, baby steps on what we had to deal with down here. When you're piping DWV below grade, it's a weird thing. Your brain or doesn't deal with piping the same way it does if it's at eye level, right, or if it's above your head. There was a study done on this one time. I guess they were neurosurgeons or neuro folks, and it had to do with your vision. I ran across it because I was doing some work on aviation. We know the heads up display that they have in aircraft, helicopters. I mean, this is going back years and years. If you ever seen these HUD displays, and it was research on developing that system. And of course, I'm a geek, so I read up on it. It's been a while, but anyway, there's a orientation that your eyes visually have with your neuro on how you process information above your head, at eye level, and below. And it's a little more difficult as you go below, underground. Unless you can get down eye level with it, it's a different perspective. At least I'll say that's what I'm suffering from. So one of the things in a comment in the videos in the past, upstairs on the third floor, we did a laundry tray, and there was a discrepancy with the size of the trap arm. And it was resolved. And I'm not going to make it up to say one of my helpers did it. I did it. I was rushing, and I you know what, the pooch. And I was off by 1 inch, I believe. So, of course, when you do stuff like that, and thanks to the person who commented, like I say, I don't know, we're not perfect, but sharing stuff amongst each other helps us to be better. So this scenario down here is the same thing. And I'm below grade now. See, I'm in the rocks, so it's kind of hard to orient myself. And one of the things that happens is this is going to be a vent coming up. It has to come through this concrete, through this plate, go up and meet the vent for the bathroom group in the basement. So here's my trap arm. And it is about roughly 3 3/4, almost 4. So that meets the criteria. In the code, it says this distance for the trap arm, basically to where the vent rises, has to be at least, the length has to be at least twice the diameter of the pipe. So this is an 1.5 inch pipe. So I could make this section of pipe 3 inches and be legal as far as the code goes. I'm 3 3/4. Almost 4, which is ironic because the one upstairs was 1 inch less. This is 1 inch longer. But I did double check that one this time instead of rushing it, because this will not be as easy to resolve under the floor. And also I'm restricted because the further back I pull this T away from the trap, I wind up towards the outside edge of this. And right now, I'm right about in the middle, if I drew a circle, of the pipe coming through here. The other thing is, when this pipe comes through, it has to pass the diverter. So it might happen that I have to go through this beam and get into this little bay to get out of the way of the shower tub diverter. We'll find that out later. But that's what I'm fighting as far as the challenge. Stop saying the word problem. Is what's going to happen in this bay. Also in this bay are going to be the shutoffs. So a lot's going to happen between these two studs, including the vent. So we'll see how it works out. But just wanted to show you that. And so you guys don't fall, and gals don't fall in the same trap I did by rushing too fast. So let's get on with it.